Forward contracts. It's a simple contract between an investor and a lender that wants to borrow money in the future. They will borrow money in the future and then repay that money at a future date. See here, the person or investor would want to borrow money in 3 months from today. They will repay that loan in 9 months from today. They will borrow for a total of 6 months, which is 1/2 of a year. At an agreed upon interest rate of 7.5%, the adjusted rate would be 3.75, which is 1/2 of 7.5 because it's for 1/2 of a year. Assuming a principal of $10 million, the interest receipt would be $375,000. That's 10 million times 3.75. At the draw of 9 months, the principal and interest due would be $10,375,000. Some investors can borrow money at a low rate and lend it out at a higher rate. This is an alternative to signing a forward agreement that we just spoke about. They can borrow and lend money and create their own forward interest rate. Let's take a look at a similar situation. Someone needs to borrow money in 12 months. 1 year, the rate is 5%. Principal is $100,000. The present loan value, looking at it a year from now, is $95,238. I'm going to lend that money out for a duration of 24 months, which is a total of 12 months of lending out, at a rate of 7.5%. The forward interest rate calculated by this formula is 10.05. Here we have a cash flow of what went out. The first year we borrowed money, so we have 95 coming in. Lent for 2 years at 7.5%, so it also went out. First year we had $100,000 go out, and the second year cash flow was the $100,000 multiplied by the new forward interest rate. As you can see, we have another theory of how this should be calculated. They are similar yet different. The Homemade, this first one, uses this formula and uses the principal of $100,000. This calculation does not use that formula and uses the calculation of an arbitrage situation and uses the present value, the money that you have today, not the money that you will have in 12 months. So use the present value today. And those are the difference between the two. So, same scenario. 12 months, 5%, $100,000. This is what the loan is worth today. Going to loan out for 24 months. That's 12-month duration for the loan at a rate of 7.5%. The principal, $75,238, will have interest and receipt of $109,523.81. The difference in this transaction is the larger number subtracted from the principal that we started with. We have a gain of $9,523.81, and we have a rate of transaction here would be 9.524. Slightly lower than our calculation here, which is 10.06.